Everything looks so different. Wow, it's amazing what a couple of texture packs and some lighting mods does. Look how gorgeous this game is. Wow. Hey there everyone, this is Silent Mist and welcome back to the Potatocraft public server. Quick, before this episode begins, if I've been getting this question a lot, if you want to join the server, the IP is in the description, and it is a public server open to all. You just need to be running the most recent version of vanilla Minecraft, so come and play. But yes, since the last episode, quite a few things have happened. First of all, I actually lost the last episode due to small problems that were my fault. I mean, I've had other problems with other series, specifically the Potatocraft server, where I had ended up losing an episode due to no fault of my own other than OBS acting up. So I'm really hoping that that's not going to happen today, but you never know. Maybe I'll lose another episode and then I'll be all angry that I lost another episode. But no, that's what I don't want to be today. Instead, today's going to be, well, first of all, let me explain what I've done to the game. So if you install Optifine, you can do a lot of really neat things. First of all, you can add shaders to your game. Right now, I'm using Seuss. Versions 10 and below, I don't think are supported in Minecraft 1.10, but version 11 works perfectly fine, and wow, does it make everything look amazing. First of all, you can see, like, the ground is shiny right now because it's raining. Puddles are forming up, and of course, puddles reflect water. The water itself looks so much different. If you go into the water, it's just so pretty. Oh, it needs to stop raining because it's actually, when it rains, it does make things run a little bit worse and look a little bit worse. But if you come inside, you can see everything gradually becomes brighter because, you know, normally when you go outside, it's brighter outside, and so your eyes get accustomed to the brightness, and occasionally it fades a little bit, or not occasionally, but eventually it fades, and after that, it is very normal brightness to look at. Will you die? This zombie is very ugly. I'm just gonna leave that guy. But then when you go inside, first of all, it seems really dark, but then your eyes get accustomed to the darkness and it brightens back up, and it's a really pleasing effect. Actually, it'd probably be most noticeable if I were to disable this texture pack that I'm using, but I figured if I'm gonna make the game look pretty, I might as well go all the way. So if you're wondering what resource pack I'm using, I'm just using vanilla BDcraft, which is like an alternative to Sphax, but it has a bit more of a vanilla feel. I was using some of the stupid high-res Sphax texture packs, but they make my computer really sad. Like, I can run the shaders perfectly fine, or I can run the 512 by 512 texture packs, but at the same time, well, my frame rate's just like, no, I don't want to do that. So, yeah, in the last episode, though, I had built up the house and just talked about a bunch of random stuff in the process, but since then I have, well, yeah, that's what I lost, just me building up the walls on the first floor and doing a very basic start of the second floor. And since then, I have laid out the rooms on the top floor, and oh, this water, when it pools up like this, it makes me feel bad for keeping all of this wood exposed, because in the real world, this would make all of the wood rot, but in Minecraft, it doesn't do that. But, I've laid out the rooms for the second story in between parts, or yeah, I guess technically in between parts, but in between the last episode that I recorded that was lost and this one, and I kind of want to explain it because I thought, like, after I had laid everything out, I thought that it was a pretty clever layout. So we're going to be coming upstairs from right here, and as soon as we get upstairs, there's going to be this large room over here, which is a library. And from there, we will have a hallway that comes over here with guest bedrooms down here. So right here, we have the main guest bedroom, where if you were to just have a random guest over, this would be the second largest bedroom in the house. It has its own bathroom, which will be over here, and is generally a pretty large room. Now, let's say you have two guests coming over. Well, you don't want to give one of them the bigger room and one of them the smaller room, because that would be showing favoritism, unless you wanted to point out that one of the guests was your favorite, which in that case you'd give them this room. But right here we have two rooms that are much smaller, but they are the exact same size, both of which are going to share this same bathroom over here. And then down here we have this one storage room and another bathroom, which are both going to be connected to this, which is the master bedroom. Actually, I should probably move this over a few blocks and then connect this like this, because I just got a good idea. So my idea being, this is the bathroom. But right here, this is going to be a closet. So now you can just come into this room over here and have a nice little closet, which means I should also get rid of this door because you don't want to be able to access the closet from, well, the master bedroom closet from outside of the master bedroom. And yeah, the only other thing is there are going to be a lot of bookshelves here because bookshelves are one of like the really nice decorating blocks. But behind this bookshelf right here, specifically, I laid it out so I know where to put everything. I'm going to put a couple of pistons right here, and there's going to be a super secret stairway that goes down to like a basement or something, or at least a very secret room, because what kind of a mansion is it going to be if there aren't at least 1 or 2 secret rooms hidden throughout it? So, yeah. I guess now that I have done all of this, what I wanted to do... Is there something in chat? No. I thought someone... Is someone playing right now? No, it's just me. Ooh, all of these blocks look different. So, first question I have for you guys, because I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do this yet, but what do you guys think of this texture pack, and what do you think of the shaders? Does it look too not Minecraft? Should I not do this, or do you guys like it? Because I'm... honestly sort of on the fence with how I feel about it. It is very different, to say the very least. But it might not be different in a bad way. I just need to figure out whether or not I do actually like it. But we need room in our inventory for all of this stuff because, wow, I have no room. I never have any room in my inventory. Darn it. Let's see. Let's get rid of some of this cobble. I do need some, but I don't need all of it. It's really hard to distinguish between the cobble and the stone because some of it, well, this is stone, this is cobblestone, and they look almost identical. But yeah, man, so I'm really frustrated because of the episodes that were lost, because the Terra Firma Craft episodes that were lost were due to encoding issues. Basically what had happened was for some reason, OBS decided to record, I don't know, out of the 7 files that I recorded, every time I pause, I just end the video and then start it back up when I unpause, but 7 clips recorded. 4 out of those 7 were super messed up. Actually, 6 of them were super messed up, and 1 of them was sort of recoverable, and the rest of them were maybe kind of sort of recoverable. And it's really annoying when stuff like that happens because I don't know what caused it, and I can't prevent that from happening again in the future. Hopefully it doesn't happen again in the future, but yeah, I have absolutely no clue why it happened. I thought that maybe it was because my graphics card was overclocked, but my graphics card is sort of overclocked, but not actually overclocked, if that makes any sense. So the graphics card, I have a 970, and it has, I don't know what it is. You can control the clock speed sort of by manipulating how much power the card is supposed to use. So I just set the power usage target and the temperature target to as high as they can go because this graphics card never gets hot. It gets up to about 60 or 70 degrees when it's really working hard. So I set the temperature limit to go up to 96 degrees, and it never hits 96 degrees, but it will try to ramp itself up as much as possible. So that in and of itself isn't really overclocking, it's just saying that you can be more aggressive with how much power you're using, and then by adjusting the power target, you can also make the card use a little bit more power than it normally would. So once again, it should be able to figure out whether or not it can clock itself higher without crashing, but yeah, no, it still crashed. So I've disabled all of that, and I don't know if it's going to work perfectly fine from here on out. I haven't had an issue like this in quite some time, but stuff like this has happened in the past. I have lost video files due to random encoding errors, and yeah, I guess it would be most likely for it to be something graphics card stability related, since OBS uses the NVIDIA encoder, or at least I have it set to use the NVIDIA encoder because it's super low impact and it looks pretty darn good if you give it enough power to, or enough space to write itself to. Like, if you set the bitrate high enough, basically, it looks just as good as any other encoder. It just takes up a lot more space to record video, but that's fine. I'm okay with that, just as long as it records everything as flawlessly as possible. But yeah, this is the ceiling that I'm laying out. It is a little weird, or this is the wall structure. I gotta figure out what I'm going to do for the actual wall. I think I'm just gonna continue using the stone bricks because those are plentiful and they don't look half bad. I mean, they look a little plain, but I've seen worse blocks. But for the wall design, I decided to go with dark wood, dark oak, and cobblestone because I thought it looked... they have a pretty decent contrast, and in this texture pack, they look pretty darn good. So I figure, why not continue using it? And wow, it is getting dark out, and oh, and then when it gets dark enough, the torches just light up, and oh, it looks so good. Wow, I like shaders. It's unfortunate that they just absolutely destroy my frame rate. Like, right now, I'm running at 60 FPS. Oh, dropped down to 40. Wow. Yeah, they do not... I cannot run my game at a solid 60 FPS all the time with everything enabled. And I don't know. I feel like this should be able to do this perfectly fine because I remember forever ago when I had my old 7970... wow, that was 3 graphics cards ago. But when I had that, I was able to run Sphax with the 512 by 512 texture packs without any issues, but I don't know if I was able to do it with shaders. And then again, the shaders have evolved and gotten more complex since their original launch. Man, I remember when shaders first became a thing. Those were... Well, I shouldn't say when they first became a thing. They've been a thing for a really long time, but when Minecraft first got some mods that let you use shaders, and darn, they look good. That's like the very least that I could say. Oh, it's so nice and quiet here. I'm gonna go to sleep just so we can make it daytime. And when it's daytime, hopefully the rain will stop so I can show you what it looks like when it's not pouring. Come on, stop raining. It's still raining. Or is it clearing up? Nope, it is clearing up. Wow. So pretty outside. And then these puddles will gradually fade away, which is like super ridiculously satisfying seeing them just go away slowly instead of just boom, instantly gone. Everything slowly dries up. And wow. I feel like I'm not playing Minecraft at this point. It just looks too good to be Minecraft. Like, I could just take this, boom, this is a background right there. It looks so good. I should make my own backgrounds. This would be one way of getting some halfway decent backgrounds, and oh, everything warms up. Everything looks so good. Why can't... This game looks better than real life at this point. Can I just have my virtual reality headset and play away using this? I'm perfectly fine with spending the rest of my life in Minecraft. Aren't you guys? Right? I'm not the only one that would do that, am I? Let's make ourselves some more of these. I'm going to need way more of these in order to finish these walls, but this is a start. Oh, I have the automatic jump enabled. I should disable that because it is a little confusing. I'm so used to not having it on. I've been playing Minecraft for too long to have it on. Oh, wait, I need to show you guys the water. Look how pretty this water is. This looks like an actual ocean. I should turn up my rendering distance so you can see more of it, but... the higher the render distance goes, the lower the frame rate gets, and oh, you can see the reflections off the water, and then you can see the blocks underneath the water. It's all so pretty, and it's all so resource demanding, but good old desktop, it can sort of do it. I wonder if I had, like, a significantly stronger graphics card, if I'd be able to run this at a solid 60 FPS. I guess I finally made my desktop remember that it is a desktop, and that it has to actually do things from time to time, because before... like a couple months ago, I would only play Minecraft on here. I really wouldn't do too much else, just Minecraft. And then in the last month, I've been playing Overwatch a lot, which is really optimized, but Blizzard, as far as I can tell, set their target to 1080p 60 FPS. And yeah, I can get 1080p, I can get 60 FPS no problem at 1080p or even at 1440p. The problem comes when I want to push it higher than that. Like if I were to want to install... or if I were to get like a 144 hertz display, Overwatch won't run at 144 hertz. It'll run at about, I don't know, 90 to 100 FPS on my hardware, which makes me sad because, yeah, no, I need a much better graphics card to push that. But yeah, for the first time, my computer is being pushed to, not really its limits, but it is actually being put under load while I do stuff. And now here I am playing Minecraft with crazy high texture packs and shaders that make the game look super good and that make everything cry. Graphics card is like stuck at a consistent 100% load at any given time because of that. So yeah, this computer, it has to do work finally. Has to do gaming work. Normally it just does a bunch of rendering work, so the CPU is constantly under load, but not the GPU. But that is changing, and oh, that river looks so good. Everything looks so good. I just want to look at everything all day long. I could just have a series of me looking at stuff, couldn't I? That wouldn't be too boring, would it? Oh no. What am I building? So, right now you might be thinking that my house from the outside is going to look really boring, and I'd agree with you. There aren't any windows, there's nothing on the outside to make it look good, and that is going to be what I'm going to have to do after I get the walls up. So, I'll install windows, of course, because it'll be a little dark and dreary if my large house has absolutely no windows in it, but yeah, no, I haven't figured out how I want those to look and how I want to adorn the areas around the windows. That will be the next big thing that I do. And how am I doing on stone bricks? I am slowly running out. That's how I'm doing. But yeah, wow. This is so pretty. Oh yeah, I was talking about the failed videos. So the Terra Firma Craft video, yeah, that was totally an encoder issue, but the last episode of this server that was lost was kind of terrible. Like, it was honestly something stupid on my part, but it was also something that could have easily have been avoided if I just didn't do things differently this one time that I recorded. So normally, almost every single time that I record, I have Minecraft in front of me, or whatever game I'm recording in front of me, and then OBS on the window to the right, or on the monitor to the right, just so I can see that OBS is recording everything perfectly fine, that I'm not dropping tons and tons of frames, and all of those sort of things. Well, I decided to record stuff on the vanilla server right after I had recorded stuff on the Terra Firma Craft server. So I loaded up vanilla, then I closed out of Terra Firma Craft because I was signing on to a different account. However, when you close out of Terra Firma Craft, the first thing that happens is... Wait, oh, wrong spot. What will happen is the launcher will open back up, but the game itself will be closed. And that doesn't seem like too bad of a thing to have happened. No, that seems perfectly reasonable to have happened. But what happens afterwards is the annoying part. The Terra Firma Craft window, the launcher window, I've seen this with every launcher, Feed the Beast, AT Launcher, and everything, are all rendered with OpenGL, which means that OBS will just assume that that's still the Minecraft window. Now, the problem with this is it doesn't hand over the control back to the new Minecraft window after I open up vanilla. So Minecraft still thinks, or OBS still thinks, that the launcher is the game that it should be recording. So what happened was, right after playing Terra Firma Craft, I had a bunch of websites opened because I need to have, I have like the Terra Firma Craft wiki open just so I can see what I need to do next. I had this alloy calculator open to figure out what the heck I needed to put into all of my alloys, and it was just a bunch of windows open over OBS. However, I have it so you can start recording footage by pressing a single button. And so I pressed it, started recording, and went through the entire episode in one take, and I was like, yeah, that was a pretty good episode. So end off the video, and then I do nothing for about a day because I didn't edit the videos after I had recorded them. I think I fell asleep afterwards because I recorded them in the wee hours of the morning, like I am doing right now. It is 7:17 in the morning right now. Wow, it is early. So I recorded a couple of episodes, and then I went to sleep, woke up, and then decided to start editing them. Import the Terra Firma Craft footage from the 2 episodes that I had for Terra Firma Craft, and realized that, oh crap, my Terra Firma Craft footage is more or less entirely corrupt for one episode. So I'm really annoyed that all of that is lost, but I figured, okay, fine, I'll just edit everything. So I didn't do too much important stuff in that one episode. Not too much was lost. So I edit both of those. I kind of combine them into a single episode, or rather I just stick the recovered footage at the end of the new episode and go on with the day. So then I get to the vanilla server. So episode 1, perfectly fine. Episode 2, it was just a recording of the launcher window with my voice in the background. And I was like, no, don't tell me. Please, no, don't tell me that that's what I did. And yep, that is what I did. I recorded the launcher window and not the Minecraft window. So that's like the first time that I have ever recorded something without having OBS open on the window to the side of me. So, of course, the one time that I don't look at it is the one time where everything, where everything goes terribly wrong. I guess in the future, I just can't do that. But, I think I'm going to end off today's video. We've been going for about 20 minutes now. Yeah, making progress. I finally built these walls. I wanted to wait until I got to this video or until I got to a video to finish building the walls, because I didn't just want to have large chunks of this house built off screen. So I think what I'm going to do from here on out in this series is I'm going to do a lot more building on screen. It seems like vanilla, there isn't too much that you can do. Like, you can make redstone stuff, you can make machines. I shouldn't say there's not much to do. There's a lot to do in vanilla, but one of the largest aspects of vanilla Minecraft is resource gathering and building, in my opinion. And resource gathering is just boring to watch. Occasionally, I'll do a resource gathering video just for, like, the chilled, laid-back recording. But more often than not, it's not something that you want to do on a regular basis, just because it'll get old really fast. So I think I'm going to do a lot more building episodes on this server. And yeah, now that I'm building a giant mansion, this was going to take 3 episodes. Actually, well, will have recorded 3 episodes doing this so far, but obviously I've lost one of those episodes, so I've only been recording building on here. Well, this would have been the 4th episode. So it takes a while, which is nice because it gives me like a goal to work towards for an extended period of time. So I want to know what your opinion is on the matter, or everyone's opinions are on the matter regarding doing videos like this. Should I continue doing that? Yeah, I've been enjoying it. It's been a much needed break from the, not monotony, but the constant doing stuff on the Potatocraft server. Like, wow, you just get started with one task and 8 hours later you finally have that one thing that you've been working towards for an uncomfortably long amount of time. So this is just like, oh, look, I have all these resources that I've gathered over the last forever, and now let's use them to build a house. So it's a lot easier to do. It's not that Potatocraft is unenjoyable or stressful. It's just, this is just relaxing. Potatocraft is doing. It's the feeling of fulfillment that you get after you accomplish something. This is just doing something relaxingly. Relaxingly, is that a word? I don't know. But yeah, tell me what you guys think of that. Tell me what you think about the texture packs and the shaders. Should I keep these on? Should I disable them? Are they pretty? Are they distracting? Do you hate them? Do you love them? I don't know. What do you guys think of those? And finally, is that everything that I wanted to talk about? I think so. Yeah, I think that was everything that I wanted to go over with the ending of the video. So I'll be paying attention to the comments that you guys leave. And yeah, if you want to join the server, IP is in the description. Come and play. It's been a little quiet on here as of late, but I don't really blame it for being that quiet. I haven't been too active on here, and if I'm not active, why should others be active? But lately, I've been doing more and more stuff on here, and I'm going to be away on vacation. Well, yeah, I'm going to be visiting family for about a week, so I'll probably be spending some more time on here since I won't have my desktop. I mean, not that my laptop can't do most of the stuff. Ooh, I just realized my laptop probably can't run this game at these settings, so if you like this and you want me to continue using this, I'm not going to be able to do that for the next week. But then again, maybe I won't record too much on the server for the next week. I don't know. Maybe I'll stream on the server more than I record on the server. All of this stuff that I'll figure out in the future. Okay, I've been dragging out this outro for long enough. Once again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all again in the next part. So until then, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.